Ladies and gentlemen, I have done it. In all my years of watching movies, and that's going on near 30 years now, this is the first movie where I obviously went, and the movie I saw was so incredibly funny that from start to finish, in a very twisted, wow! See, it was going, in a very sick, twisted way. Mother Nature found it funny as well. Cause, no kidding, like, right before the movie, I mean, it's like, there's like a tornado warning, there's like thunder and lightning and rain. I'm like, this movie must be really that funny. And sure enough, it was. Hello, it is me. I just got back from seeing Good Boys, which was a movie I was very much looking forward to seeing. And it lived up to the hype. Holy cow. This movie lived up to the hype. I mean, the literal first word of this movie is a certain 4-letter word I should not say on camera. That, like, okay, yeah, I'm in for a good show if I'm gonna watch this. Okay, so, if for those of you who don't know, Good Boys is the new, Point Grey Productions movie, which is the company that's owned by, like, wow, that was a, well, like every like 5 seconds, just like I'm just gonna stop and gaze upon the lightning that's going outside. Anyway, it was by Seth Rogen and it was his people, whatever. And it's about these 3 boys that have just recently entered 6th grade that have been friends since like kindergarten, and they're getting and this one kid likes this one girl, and so he's getting, and he realizes that she's going to be at this boy girl party that's also a kissing party. And so this one little kid and his 2 friends are trying to get him prepared. They try and use a drone to spy on this one girl who's rather promiscuous, but the drone they're spying her with ends up getting, captured. And so, they take that girl's drugs in exchange for the drone. It is all over the place. And a while back I said this is the kind of movie where if I knew then what I knew now, like these are the sorts of things that I would kind of want to see happen to me. And I was absolutely right. This movie, well, there actually is one misleading thing about this. Like, there's one review saying you're going to be laughing for 90 minutes straight, and admittedly, no, I wasn't like laughing for 90 minutes straight. That's clearly an exaggeration, nothing more. I mean, this movie definitely does take its time to be serious when it has to be serious. Makes you. There really are moments that, make you feel in here. I'm pointing at where my actual heart is, by the way. From my point of view, it looks like, well, I'm looking at the camera, it looks like it's my right side, but I can assure you I'm pressing my left hand, left side of my chest. That's where my heart is. The point is, the movie gives you time to breathe a little bit, which is good. So, yeah, there's definitely that. The child actors in this movie are definitely made of the right stuff. I genuinely do believe that, if they stick with the right people, make the right choices in their youth, they're gonna go far in the future. I genuinely do believe that, but, only time will tell, Again, this movie only just got released now. And you know what? That actually does remind me about something. I noticed something about this and Booksmart, actually. And I was thinking about this as I was watching the movie. And that is, well, first of all, both of those movies are good. You know, it's pretty much a given. You know, it's obvious. But more importantly, these are the kinds of movies where, like, movies from, like, when I was a kid and earlier, like, say, The Goonies, or, like, The Breakfast Club, stuff like that. These are movies where, oh, there's another flash of light right there. Yeah, these are movies where, like 10, 15 years from now, when the main characters, or the actors who play the main characters in these movies are a lot older, you know, these are the kinds of movies where, if this was like in the, again, like late 80s, early 90s, like they would garner that cult following that, like, years from now you'd want to have, like, reunion specials, convention gatherings, stuff like that. Here, on the other hand, though, these movies are actually already good, but I can very much see that in the future, again, 10, 15 years from now, we're gonna get, like, hey, you know, we'll have the main actors who are in the movie Good Boys are gonna be at this one convention, you know, it's, you know, like, stuff like that. So, in that regard, oh, and for Booksmart too, I should clarify on that. So, in that regard, I genuinely do believe that this movie has a lot of staying power, as well as, you know, it does touch upon, you know, one of the most proven given facts of life ever, and that is, you know, yeah, you meet a lot of people when you're young, but, you know, as time goes on, you know, you grow apart, you know, you become interested in different things, and it gets to the point where, sadly, you never really see him again. But, you know, there are times where, and believe me, that's happened with me too. But, you know, in the end, you know, that's what life is. But, and while that definitely has happened to me, I can definitely tell you that, you know, those are experiences that I'm never going to forget. I definitely learned stuff from them, and, you know, can help you become, and at least in my experience, it helped me become an overall better person. So, yeah, this movie actually is, that's the thing about these movies I've noticed. Again, Booksmart and Good Boys, they're really clever. Like, they actually make you think a little deeper than what you would expect. And that's great. That's actually what a good movie should do. So, yeah, I very much recommend this movie. You know, I would very much like to see where the careers of these three main child actors go, because I really do believe that, you know, there's a future for them. I mean, let's be honest, Haley Joel Osment set the bar very much high. It's so high my hand is off camera right now. But, yeah. But these actors, they're going to be stars. I think they will be. But again, only time will tell. I could be horribly wrong on that. But it should still be interesting to see. So, let's see where that goes. And so now we get into trailers. Okay. So, Jexy. Okay. This movie is like a combination of her, my super ex-girlfriend, and some other movie that I was thinking that I couldn't tell, but yeah. I'm not gonna give away what the plot is, but considering I just named her and my super ex-girlfriend, that should tell you something right there. Okay, Zombieland 2. Okay, that probably got, I mean, I've seen the trailer for it online, but this is the first time I've seen it on the big screen. And, yeah, I am looking forward to seeing Zombieland 2. I just hope it doesn't fall into the trap of, you know, the kind of sequel where it should have came out like sooner rather than later than now. By later, I mean now. So, yeah. I mean, I'm glad you saw it. Ready or Not. Okay, Ready or Not. That's a new trailer. Yeah. So, okay. I saw this trailer for Ready or Not, and I'm thinking, if you're getting married into a family, like, try and get to know the family first before you actually take the time to say yes. Because I don't even want to get into this, man. I saw the trailer for Ready or Not. I'm thinking, okay, this family be crazy. Okay? I'm just gonna leave it at that. Terminator Dark Fate, talked about that trailer already, I really don't know where the Terminator franchise is going to be going ever since Judgment Day, we've never had a good Terminator movie. So, I'm open to being optimistic and seeing where it goes. It Chapter 2, I actually find... Seriously, this is the first time I've seen the trailer for It Chapter 2. On the big... Well, not just on the big screen, but ever. And the cast looks awesome, so... it's got that. I never saw It Chapter 1. Honestly, as soon as I figured out, they're gonna get a sequel, I'm just waiting for, the super cut where they take It and It Chapter 2 and just make one big movie out of it. Queen and Slim. I actually talked about this movie when I saw, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Looks good. Can't wait to see it. And, Last Christmas, the, Emma Thompson movie. Which, full disclosure, the other day I think I said this on Monday, but on Sunday I finally saw Crazy Rich Asians, and I don't know if the casting director or someone that was involved in Last Christmas, but I saw several actors from Crazy Rich Asians that are in Last Christmas. I just noticed that. I could very well be wrong, but yeah. So, all in all, this was a very good movie, very fun movie. I'm glad I saw it. Again, I really hope that, the careers of these child actors go somewhere. And, yeah. I will say this, though. And I was actually thinking about this on my way back here. Because, I do sort of think about what I'm going to say on camera. I mean, I mentioned this before. One of my all-time favorite, YouTube internet personalities is the Blockbuster Buster. And he goes by the saying of, a great movie should have 3 things going for it. It should be entertaining, which it was. It should tell a good story, which... it did. And it should show you something you've never seen before. And that's where I sort of am a little, I'll say apprehensive. Because, a sort of sort of raunchy movie involving children actually has been done before. It was called Kids, which that one went all over the place in terms of an emotional roller coaster. This one, however, actually focused on comedy. So, in that regard, in terms of a raunchy movie involving children that involved comedy, it's something I haven't seen before, and probably no one's ever seen before. So... yeah, take that what you will. Like, favorite, share, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on social media platforms. Holy cow, it's raining and thundering lightning like crazy outside. I'm humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. Hope we all had a wonderful Thursday. And remember, if any of you guys ever want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to let you know. Always have your back. Take care and make good choices. Good night, everybody.